And a very pleasant good evening. Welcome to Massari Arena for tonight's Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference doubleheader as the Thunderbolts playing host to the Cougars of Colorado Christian. Thunderbolts looking to bounce back after a tough weekend on Friday and Saturday, losing their first two conference games of the year on the road at Metro State Friday night, and then a real snoozer on Saturday night against UCCS. Thunderbolts taking it on the chin, losing by 13 to a second division ball club on Saturday night. Friday night's game, great effort. It was a fabulous ball game, really, but Metro State just played a little bit better than the Thunderbolts at home, and Thunderbolts didn't play bad by any means, took them to overtime, but just couldn't quite get the job done in overtime, lost that game, and I'm not sure if that took a lot of steam out of them for Saturday night or what, because Saturday night Thunderbolts started off well. They were up 20-11 at the end of the first quarter. But they had Tule-Su on the bench after picking up kind of a suspect charge call, and then compounded that with a technical foul. Had 3 fouls, was on the bench the entire second quarter. Molly Rohr struggling in the ball game. I had talked to Molly before the ball game, wondering if maybe she was hurt a little bit. She said, nope, just coach's decision to take me out of the game in the second half. And Thunderbolts just struggled to score the basketball. They didn't score at all in the second quarter on Saturday night, putting up a big goose egg. They got outscored 11-0 in the second quarter, trailed 22-20 at halftime. So you just thought, well, that's all right, get that quarter out of the way. But then in the third quarter, they continued to struggle a bit offensively. But UCCS caught fire, and they gave the inferior ball club a lot of hope. And they took full advantage of it as they had one of their hottest nights of the year, did UCCS. 16 out of 22 in the second half. That's tough to beat for any ball club, and that's what the Thunderbolts were up against in that second half. So they dropped that one. The good news is Fort Lewis lost both games this weekend in South Dakota. They lost to Black Hills State and to South Dakota Mines. So the Thunderbolts remain in first place right now as they are at 9-2 in conference play. Fort Lewis a half game behind at 9-3. Metro State, though, we talked about it going into the game Friday night. It was a chance for them to get back into the conference hunt if they win the ball game. If they lose Friday night to the Thunderbolts have a 4-game lead on them, and it's pretty much all she wrote. But now they're within one game as they end up winning Saturday night as well, with the Thunderbolts losing on Saturday night. Suddenly Metro State's only 1 game behind. Colorado Mines, who is the Thunderbolts' opponent on Saturday night on the road, they are at 7-3. Black Hills State, Mesa, South Dakota Mines, and Westminster all sit at 7-4. Regis is at 6-4. So it is a jumbled up mess right now. There's any one of those 9 teams could win this conference title right now, with separated only by 2 games in the loss column. We'll come back after this timeout. We'll talk to the head coach, Curtis Lloyd. That all comes your way next. Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House pregame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House pregame show. And joining me now, head coach Curtis Lloyd. Curtis got something different working now, working on a little 2-game losing streak, but time to break out of tonight, I suppose. No time like the present.
No time like the present. Yeah, we just got to get back to playing our brand style of basketball. That's all.
Well, I thought Saturday night kind of a perfect storm for your ball club, maybe to have a letdown because you played a great game Friday night against a pretty good opponent, took you to overtime, so it might have been a little gassed going in that ball game. Started the game strong, but things just went haywire.
Yeah, it did. And I have to do a better job of, just trying to trust my team a little bit more, and probably needed to go a little bit deeper in the bench. But, that's on me. And, we've already made some specific adjustments, because of the movement and how they're going to double and triple team in the post. So, we're just going to try and just get back to that high-intensity basketball that we were playing first 9 games.
Well, I thought even though the team struggled a little bit Saturday night, Lauren Hine had a whale of a ball game. That's one bright spot I guess you could hang your hat on.
Yeah, I mean, she had a good weekend, but, and hopefully we can get her to draw from that and get her confidence, for this game and throughout. But, we're going to mix it up a little bit, and you're going to see both of them posting up instead of Molly, probably 90% of the time, so they can already adjust their defense. So, we worked on a few things, and we talked about a whole lot of things this weekend, so we should be ready to go.
Another good news, bad news scenario from the weekend. Fort Lewis lost 2 games. They're still in first place, but it's kind of a jumbled up mess in the conference right now. It's kind of anybody's ball game here. About 8 teams have a shot at it right now.
It does, and I just told the ladies, obviously don't try and look, just keep your eyes on the prize. But the first 4 minutes, that's all. First 4 minutes, and we should be fine.
And you face an opponent tonight, Carter Christian. They've had a little bit of adversity this year, lost some players early on to injury, but seems like they're playing better here of late.
Oh yeah, this is a team that they're not going to roll over for us, and we got to do a good job with 1, protecting the basket, and 2, rebounding, because I think it's going to be key tonight for our team.
Plus, also seems like defensively they like to lock people down.
Yeah, I mean, we again, it's still on us. It's still on us, and we got to come out with that high intensity, because they're not going to roll over for us. But being down the road, I think for us it's going to be good to have a home game kind of where we are right now.
All right, good luck tonight.
Thank you very much. Go Thunderwolves.
All right, Thunderwolves head coach Curtis Lloyd back in the starting lineups. Opening tip-off all comes your way next. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Thunder's Own Pizza and Tap House on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Massari Arena as we get set for basketball action here. The Thunderwolves getting set to take on the Cougars at Colorado Christian. We come back after this final timeout here on the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House pregame show. We'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip-off. It all comes your way next. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Massari Arena. Let's join Dave Miller with the night's starting lineups.
Price, a 5'10" junior from Akron, Colorado, number 12, Jordan Bear. A 6' freshman from Fort Collins, Colorado, number 23, Sarah McGinley. A 6' junior from Salt Lake City, Utah, number 33, Laurel Tomlinson. Head coach of the Cougars, Corey Lester. Ladies and gentlemen, before we meet the starters tonight, please help me welcome to the floor, with a new look in 2018, our beloved mascot, Whoopi. All right, now let's meet our starters. A 5'9" senior from Vancouver, Washington, number 32, Tule Sue Anderson. A 5'8" senior from Moreno Valley, California, number 14, Taylor Long. A 6'3" junior from Greenwood Village, Colorado, number 42, Molly Roar. A 6'1" junior from Loomis, California, number 33, Lauren Hine. And a 6' senior from Aurora, Colorado, number 5, Katie Cunningham. Student assistant Brooke Cunningham, assistant coach Sarah Miles, and head coach of the Thunderwolves, Curtis Lloyd.
And we thank Dave Miller, bringing you the starting lineups each and every home game here at Massari Arena. Glad to report the Stretch internet feed here on the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference Television Network back up this week. We had some problems the past few weeks, but it looks good. I can't tell if you can hear me yet. I'm hoping you can hear me. Somebody send me a note you can hear me on the Stretch internet. Thunderwolves will move it left to right as we look at it here. We sit courtside at Dave Socher Press Row at Massari Arena. Thunderwolves in their home white, blue numerals, red trim. Colorado Christian in their road, dark blue, gold numerals, a little bit of white trim sprinkled in there. Molly Roar to jump center here against Jordan Bear. Colorado Christian decimated by injuries this year, missing 2 of their starters early from the season. Most notably Alex Nelson. Thunderwolves control the tap. Hine with it at the top of the Eagles, left side to Anderson. Works around a screen, steps back, thought about firing a 3, then threw it away. Threw it right into the hands of Madison Price. Well, back come the Cougars on the right side. McGinley with it. Swings it up top to Shaner. Shaner, she'll start a drive on Roar. Backs her way into the paint. Goes up with a right-hand hook. Missed it, and Roar gets the rebound. Outlet pass to Cunningham, and she'll bring it across the timeline for the pack. Angles to the right wing. Now to Roar, hands it off to Long. Long, left side to Anderson. Anderson going to launch the three-pointer. High arch off the back iron, no good. Cunningham has the rebound on the baseline. Dribbles it out of there. Holds it. Looks inside, now goes outside to Anderson. Now down low to Hine. She is in, goes up with the right hand and lays it in. Lauren Hine gets the Thunderwolves on the board first. Traveling in the backcourt called here on Carter Chris. They inbounded the ball to Savannah Cox, and she shuffled the feet. Took off before putting the ball down. So the Thunderwolves get the early turnover here, leading it 2-0. Here's Long on the left wing. Gets a screen from Rohr. Now reverses into the corner to Cunningham. Now Rohr's going to set up on the block. Cunningham works around a screen to the free throw line. Steps back. Goes right side to Long. Long holding it there. Up top to Hine. Left side to Anderson. Anderson works her way down the lane. Scoop shot up and in. 4-0 Pack on top. Here's Price bringing it across the timeline. Again, long three-pointer off the iron, no good. Rebound loose. Cunningham has it on the baseline. She'll dribble it out of there herself. Bring it across the timeline. Calls the play out. Goes right side to Anderson. Tule-Sioux holds it there. Skips it left side now to Long. High post to Rohr. Hands it off to Long. In from the left layup. Good. Give the assist to Rohr. Thunderwolves lead at 6-0. Feed it to Bear. Bear hands the ball off. Here's Shaner down the lane into the corner. Three-pointer on the way by Price. Swish. Madison Price, only her 8th three-pointer of the year, makes it 6-3. Cunningham across the timeline for the Pack. On the right side to Anderson. Works around a screen, a double screen. Now to the free throw line, down the lane. Scoops it up with the left hand, left it short. Rebound loose. Hine had it and lost it. And it goes over to Bear. Bear brings it across the timeline. Dribbles to the free throw line. Down the lane. Pulls up over Cunningham. In and out, no good. And Katie gets the rebound. 3 rebounds already for Katie Cunningham. Sits right up there amongst the conference leaders. Just under 10 rebounds a game. Left side, Anderson lobs it. The bad pass deflected away by Price. Second turnover on Tule-Sioux here in the early going. And Shaner will bring it across the timeline for the Cougars. Oh, boy, Cox almost walked again. She's already been guilty, and she did. That's her second traveling. She's a traveling call waiting to happen. Junior out of Laramie. And Corey Laster says, come on now. Inbounds pass to Cunningham. Katie brings it across the timeline. Double high post this time for the Thunderwolves. She uses the screen to the right side, trying to pick and roll with Rohr. Down to Hine, left side to Anderson. Now to Rohr. Rohr is whacked out. Another bad pass stolen away by the Cougars. Not sure who they'll credit that one to. I think I would have given it to Tule-Sioux. That'd be your third if it is. Pass was low. Thunderwolves struggled on the entry pass on Saturday night. Here's a three-pointer from the top of the key, no good. Rebound loose. Tule-Sioux bats it outside to Cunningham. Cunningham brings it across the timeline. Races into the forecourt. Pulls up on the right wing. Keeps the dribble alive, though. Waiting for things to clear. Now to Anderson. Left side to Long. Long, left side into the court behind. Lobs it down low to Rohr. Backs her way in. Goes up with the right hand. Hook and lays it in. 8-3. Thunderwolves by 5. Back the other way. It's Price in a hurry to the free throw line. Down the lane. Spins. Goes outside. Three-pointer on the way by Shaner. No good. Rebound to Hine. Gets the outlet pass to Long. Long will bring it across the timeline for the Thunderwolves. Races in on the left wing to the baseline. Cut off there. Gives it to Rohr. Down the lane. Left hand. No, but a foul. And it'll be Molly Rohr going to the free throw line. Great pass that time from Long.
Number 4, Savannah Cox, her first.
So Molly Rohr to the free throw line. 87% on the year. This will be her 91st opportunity of the year. 78 for 90. Thunderwolves as a team shoot 79%, right up at the top of the conference. Free throw up and good. Rohr's first game not in double figures was Saturday night, held to 4 points. She averages 15 a game. She'll have one more here. Spins it up, missed this one, in and out. So it's 9-3. Thunderwolves lead it by 6. 6:05 to go here in the first quarter. Full court pressure by the Thunderwolves, and they get the ball batted loose. And they get it across the timeline, though, ahead to Bear. Bear at the top of the key, goes right side to Shaner. Ball deflected again by Cunningham. Shaner picks it up on the baseline. Ball batted away again. They finally get the steal. Cunningham 3-on-2 with Long. Long now on the left wing. Pulls up, 15-footer on the way, short. Tule-Sioux went for the rebound, couldn't get it. And Price pulls it out of there. Brings it across the timeline for the Cougars. Onto the right side to Cox. Cox calling out the play. Now starts the dribble. Works around a screen, down the lane, running left-hander, up and in. Nice move there by Savannah Cox. And a timeout taken here by Colorado Christian. Kind of a bonus timeout. I think they'll stretch it into the media timeout. And indeed they will. 5:25 to go here in the first quarter. Thunderwolves lead at 9-5. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. $19-5. Thunderwolves with a 14-point advantage. Shooting 47% in that first quarter. They're out rebounding Colorado Christian 15-8. Katie Cunningham with 6 rebounds in that first quarter. Rohr with 6. Knaufel with 5 to lead the way for the Pack. 3 points for Price, 2 for Cox for Colorado Christian. Cougars get the ball first to start the quarter. Tule-Sioux, tenacious defense out front here on Olsen. Kills the dribble, now goes to the free throw line. Here's McGinley outside to Bear. Bear works it into the paint, spins. Can't get the shot up. Now goes up and lays it in. Pretty good little move. Good patience that time by Bear. Makes it 19-7. That stops a 10-0 run by the Thunderwolves. Here's Knaufel on the wing. Now drives in, kicks it in the corner. Tule-Sioux fakes. She drives in, skips it down low to Adams. She's in, goes up, and banks it in. Kaya Adams. I said, wait a minute, did I see something different? 21-7. Kaya Adams on the bucket. Here's Bear down the lane, pulls up, now dishes the ball off into the corner. Right side three-pointer by Olsen. It's good. Good ball movement that time by Colorado Christian. Makes it 21-10. Thunderwolves lead it by 11. Down low, Rohr with it. Backs her way in, wheels with the left hand, banks it in. Molly Rohr with 8. 23-10. The move into the paint. Running left-hander up, no good. Left it short. Tule-Sioux hustles down the rebound. Had Knaufel, finds her ahead of the field by the right side. Had to slow down, though. Now drives baseline. Goes underneath. A little reverse shot up and in. Knaufel with 7. 25-10. That's 7 more points than Knaufel had all weekend. That's been one of the point of emphasis for the Thunderwolves. They need better play from their bench. They were getting it during the 9-game losing streak. Didn't get it during the 2-game losing streak. Here's a drive of the baseline. Shot blocked. No whistle. I guess Adams with the block. Into the corner. Jumper on the way by Olsen's good. I think Adams and Rohr could have shared that last block shot. 25-12. Thunderwolves by 13. Anderson angles to the right wing, right in front of the Cougar bench. Works around an Adams screen to the free throw line. Pulls up mid-range flip on the way off the back iron, but drops through there. 27-12. Curtis Lloyd loves the pick set that time by Kai Adams. Freed up Anderson. Killed the dribble out top. Now they give it to Tomlinson. Tomlinson hands the ball off. This is Olsen. Dribbles to the free throw line. Pulls up. Jumper on the way. No good. Rebound baseline. Knocked out of bounds. It belonged to the Thunderwolves. Last touched by Tomlinson. Long, Cunningham, and Jade Adams check into the ball game. Now Molly Rohr getting her first break. And Knaufel out along with Jones. So the Adams sisters are the double low post here. Kai has been playing more and more, getting more and more comfortable playing. Just needs to get her offense going. Hit that first layup tonight. That may be key. Maybe get her going here offensively as well. No problem rebounding and playing defense. Here's Cunningham. Down the lane she goes. Spins, hands it off to Jade Adams. She goes up with the left hand. Good! Jade Adams took it to the hoop. Another assist for Katie Cunningham. Katie, that's her first assist of the ball game, credited anyway. She should have more than that. I think they missed one somewhere along the line. Here's a ball kicked away, inadvertently kicked. Picked up, though, in the lane by Colorado Christian. Layup good by McGinley. 29-14. Thunderwolves lead it by 15. 6:50 to go here in the second quarter. Long works around a screen to the free throw line. Down the lane she goes. Nobody cuts her off. Layup good on a foul. It'll count. The old Olay defense that time by Colorado Christian. And the foul called on Brooklyn Urban. So a chance for the three-point play here for Taylor Long. 86% free throw shooter. And she hits. So the three-point play makes it 32-14. Biggest lead here of the first half for the Thunderwolves. Inbounds pass to Shaner. She'll bring it across the timeline for the Cougars. Hands the ball off to Madison Price. Now into the lane. Here's the little jumper on the way up and in. Nice move there by Hurlbut. It's 32-16. Csu-Pueblo, a runner on the baseline. Missed it. Left it short. Rebound loose. Picked up there by Shaner for the Cougars. Shaner now back the other way. Hands the ball off to Hurlbut. And there is Jade Adams with the steal for the Thunderbolts. She wants to race coast to coast. All the way to the hoop. In from the right. No, but she drew the foul. Jade Adams showing a pretty good burst of speed that time. Out racing the guard to the hoop. And drew the foul. And the foul will be on Madison Price. Free throw up, no good. By Jade Adams. 1 for 3 now on the year. She'll have one more. Spins it up. Swish. So 1 out of 2 for Adams. She has 3. It's 33-16. Back the other way comes Shaner. Brings it across the timeline for the Cougars. Onto the right wing. Hands it up top to Hurlbut. Onto the left side. Moving in with it is Bear. Kicks it off. Here's Hurlbut from about 15. In and out. No good. And the rebound to Hine. Hands it off to Long. Long fires it ahead to Cunningham. Cunningham now on the right side. Cut off there. Gives it back to Long. Long moves in. Outside. Cunningham open. Three-pointer on the way. In and out and in again. 36-16. Thunderwolves by 20. Inbounds pass to Price and then right back to Shaner. Shaner, the senior out of Sacramento, California, brings it across the timeline. Starts a drive in from the left. Cut off. Now reverses with the right-hand hook and spins it in. Pretty good little move there by Shaner. Her first bucket of the game. It's 36-18. Thunderwolves have doubled it up here on the Cougars. Csu on the right wing. Works around a screen. Now steps back. Oh, a little pick and roll play. Beautiful pass to Hine, and she lays it in. Hine was 6. Give the assist to Csu. It was a beauty. 38-18. Thunderwolves by 20. Here's Shaner. Shaner onto the right side to McGinley. McGinley holds it there. One dribble to Price. Price skips it left side to Shaner. She's open for 3. It's on the way. No good. Rebound. Long has it for the Thunderwolves. Races the pace across the timeline to the top of the key. Nice dish to Cunningham. Shot blocked at the last minute, though, by Bear. As looked like Cunningham was in, but Bear got over to block the shot. On the right side, here is Hurlbut. Skip it left side to Shaner. Shaner now picked up there by Jade Adams. Hands the ball off to Hurlbut. Hurlbut holds it there. Kills the dribble. Onto the right side to Price. Price looking to post up on the block to McGinley. Turns, faces from about 15 and hits. McGinley with 4. It's 38-20. Thunderwolves lead it by 18. Katie brings it across the timeline for the Pack. Off to Hine. Onto the left side to Anderson. Anderson to Hine. Backs her way in. Scoops it up with the left hand. Great shot. Lauren Hine. 40-20. Lauren Hine coming into her own offensively. That's the first time I've seen that move. Here's the ball to Shaner down the lane. Little teardrop shot blocked by Long. Get it out of here. Back the other way. Long on the right wing. Cross-court feed to Hine. Ball deflected in the lane. Picked up by the Cougars. Wild collision underneath the hoop after the play. But Hurlbut's okay. She's back across the time. There's a pass to the baseline to Price. Now outside. Three-pointer on the way by Bear. Off the back iron. No good. Rebound battle for Csu. Had it. Ball batted away. Csu decked on the play. It'll belong to the Cougars. Should be a timeout here. Yep, timeout on the court. 3:21 to go in the first half. Thunderwolves have doubled up the Cougars. They lead at 40-20. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. (40-20). Thunderwolves on top. Great passing in this game. Great balance so far for the Thunderwolves. Hine and Rohr with 8. Knopfel with 7 off the bench. Long with 5, Anderson with 4, Cunningham with 3, Jade Adams with 3, Kai Adams with 2. And Thunderbolts trap right out of the inbounds play. They got the ball deflected, and Hine has it. Feeds it ahead of the field to Anderson. Lost it out of bounds. Pass just a little too far. Good idea. Boy, it was there. The pass just about a foot too far that time for Tulisu. Had her fingertips on it, but couldn't reel it in. Ball on the right side. Up top now on the right side to Hurlbut. Down on the block into the corner. This is McGinley. Now to Hurlbut. Thunderbolts in their 2-3 trap. They'll trap out of this zone every chance they get. Ball comes out top. Now they swing it to the high post. Backdoor feed. Ball deflected away. And at last touch, though, by the Cougars. Cunningham got a piece of it, and then it went off the hands of Tomlinson out of bounds. So it belongs to the Pack. 2:48 to go here. First half. Thunderbolts lead at 40-20. Hine at the top of the key. Left side to Long. Long works around a screen. Left side to Hine. To Roar. Roar in her office. Backs her way in. Goes up with the left hand on the baseline. Banks it in. Roar double figures with 10. Mentioned Saturday night was her first game not in double figures this year. It won't happen twice in a row. Ball on the right side. Now to the free throw line. Hurlbut left side. Now down on the block. Nice pass there, and the shot up and good by McGinley. McGinley was 6, all of them here in the second quarter. 42-22. Thunderbolts by 20. 2:08 to go here in the first half. Hine, right side to Anderson. Roar posting up, being leaned on by Tomlinson. They get it to Molly. Turns and faces on the baseline. Back to Anderson. Up top to Long. Left side corner now to Cunningham. One dribble. Now backs out of there. Comes up top to Long. Long moves in now to Cunningham. Cunningham with 5 on the shot clock. Down low to Hine. Wheels goes up with the right hand hook and banks it in. Lauren Hine has 10. 44-22. Ball across the timeline to McGinley. Down into the corner. Driving in with his Hurlbut. Top to Holt. On the right side, return feed to Holt. Comes left side to McGinley. McGinley all covered up there by Hine. Works around a screen, but then Tulisu switches. Now left side to Holt. Shot blocked by Hine. Traveling is the call on the Cougars. So it's Thunderwolves ball. Inbounds pass to Cunningham. Cunningham now will bring it across the timeline as the Cougars going with a bit of a trap here. Thunderbolts break it easily. Hines skips it left side. Tulisu wide open for 3. In and out, no good. Cunningham with the rebound on the baseline, dribbles it out of harm's way. Now moves in, lobs it down low to Roar. Roar backs her way in. Tried to dish off, and the ball knocked away. She was trying to pass it to Tulisu on the baseline, but the pass was blocked. Up top with it now to Bear. Bear, a little crossover move. Down the lane she goes, up and hits over Roar. Tough shot there. And a timeout taken by the Thunderwolves. This is the bonus 30-second timeout. Thunderwolves on top, 44-24, under a minute to go. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. (44-24), Thunderwolves using that timeout because if you don't use it, they take it away from you anyway. Here's Cunningham on the right wing. Into the corner to Long. Long, Cunningham, top of the key. Roar for 3. In and out. Heartbreak City. Rebounding foul on the Thunderwolves. Only the first team foul of the quarter on the Thunderwolves. Well, Molly hit a three-pointer earlier, and that one was all the way down and came all the way out. Thunderwolves going to go full court pressure here. Carter Christian could go for the last shot if they want to. They'll take whatever they can get right now. Inbounds pass to Holt. Holt now working against the press. Knopfel right up in her grill. She'll get it across the timeline. Nice between defenders. Goes left side to Holt. Holt now to the baseline to Hurlbut. Hurlbut now reverses, drives baseline. Cut off there. She's trapped in big-time trouble. Comes outside. Tomlinson down the lane. Hands the ball off. Bear at the buzzer. Short. Good defense by the Thunderwolves to close out the first half. They'll take a 20-point lead to the locker room. Thunderwolves lead at 24. Back with our halftime show. Thunderbolts basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. To his 44-24 our halftime score. Thunderbolts on top by 20. They scored the first 6 of the game. They gave up a three-pointer, then continued to push. Had a 19-5 lead at the end of one. Got the lead up to as many as 22 there in the second quarter before settling for a 44-24 halftime lead. Hine and Rohr with 10 apiece to lead the way for the Thunderwolves. Knopfel on the bench with 7. Jade Adams with 3. Kai Adams with 2. Taylor Long with 5. Anderson with 4. Katie Cunningham with 3 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. It was a very energetic first half indeed for Katie Cunningham. Sarah McGinley leads the way for the Cougars. She has 6. Olsen with 5. Bear with 4. It's halftime. We'll have an update from Fox Sports. That all comes your way next. Thunderwolves lead at 44-24. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports. And welcome back to Massari Arena. Kind of caught me there, but I'm back. Up talking to Ralph Turner and spend a little extra time with Ralph as we do our little pregame shot, which you'll hear before the men's game a little bit later on. Also, John Riston in attendance here tonight, the head coach of the Thunderwolves, heavily involved right now in their recruiting drive. That'll be coming up here in a month or so. I'm not sure. When is National Signing Day, Joe? When's National Signing Day? 7th of February? Okay, so that's what we got to look forward to. And I'm sure Thunderwolves also have some other announcements coming up pretty soon. John Riston playing kind of coy, according to my old buddy here, Joe Serby. There'll be some staff changes, but they're holding that close to the vest, as they say, who will be some of the new assistants for the Thunderwolves. Of course, Dave Brown moved on. He's down at Missouri Western now, new offensive coordinator down there. So they got to fill that spot, maybe a couple others. So we'll see who the Thunderwolves bring in. Here at halftime, Pack on top 44-24 in the women's game. Hine and Rohr with 10 apiece. Knopfel with 7. Long with 5. Tule Sue Anderson with 4. Cunningham and Jade Adams with 3. Kai Adams with 2. 19 of 32 in that first half of the Thunderwolves, 59%. 3 of 7 from downtown, that's 43%. 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 60%. For Colorado Christian, they are led by Sarah McGinley, who has 6 at the break. Brianne Olsen with 5. Jordan Bear with 4. Madison Price with 3. Haley Shaner, Savannah Cox, and Brooklyn Hurlbut with 2. They were 11 of 31 from the field. That's 36%. 2 of 8 from downtown, 25%. Did not shoot a free throw in that first half. Thunderwolves out rebound Colorado Christian, 21-13. Leading rebounder Katie Cunningham, as she always is. She had 7. Hine and Rohr with 4 apiece. Jordan Bear with 4 to lead the way for Colorado Christian. Shaner chipped in with 3. Thunderwolves credited with 9 assists on their 19 made baskets. Anderson with 3 to lead the way there. Cunningham and Long with 2 apiece. Hine and Rohr with 1. Tomlinson with 2 to lead the way for Colorado Christian. 4 other players with 1 assist apiece. 8 turnovers for Colorado Christian. Thunderwolves turned it over 6 times. Thunderwolves with 6 block shots. 3 block shots for Colorado Christian. 5 steals for Colorado Christian. 2 of those by Cox. That leads the way for both teams. Thunderwolves had 4 steals. Hine, Cunningham, Knopfel, and Adams each with a steal. Halftime score, Thunderwolves lead at 44-24. Back with the second half. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. And we don't waste any time. Right back for the second half. Thunderwolves get the ball first to start the second half, moving it right to left as we look at it. Long on the right wing. Up top to Cunningham. Holds it there. Left side to Anderson. Anderson, one bounce. High post. Hine turns, faces, comes left side to Tule Sue. Mid-range jumper off the back iron, no good. Rebound to Rohr. Outside to Cunningham. Right side to Long. Long skips it up top to Cunningham. Nice feed to Rohr in the paint. Fakes, wheels, goes up with the left hand in traffic. Shot blocked. And the rebound to Colorado Christian as Shaner has it. Shaner gets it ahead to Cox. Cox across the timeline for the Cougars. Holds it up top to Shaner onto the left side to Hurlbut. Hurlbut now drives the baseline on Csu-Pueblo, skids to a stop, comes outside with it to Bear. Bear knocked away by Hine. She's ahead of the field. In from the right, layup good. Hine with 12. 46-24. Hello, Loomis, California. How you doing out there tonight? Ball on the left side. Here's Cox. Now to McGinley. Now up top to Cox. Little crossover move down the lane. Little running left-hander. Missed it this time. She hit one of those in the first half. Rebound to Rohr. Ahead to Cunningham. Cunningham across the timeline. Right side to Long. Long now to Cunningham. Right side to Long. She's open. Won't take the three. Moves in. Down the lane. Kicks it off to Rohr. Up top to Cunningham. She is open for three. It's good. 6 points for Cunningham. Her second triple of the night. And the Thunderwolves now lead it 49-24. Their biggest lead of the game. Here's Cox. Works around the screen. Goes right side to Hurlbut. Hurlbut now drives the baseline. Cut off. Lobs it down on the baseline to McGinley. Backs her way into the paint. Ball stripped. It's loose on the deck, and Rohr has the steal. Might give the steal there to Hine if she's the one that knocked it free, and then Rohr secured it. Feet ahead now to Anderson. Anderson drives to the baseline. Cut off there. Now angles out. Comes outside to Cunningham. Up top to Rohr. Rohr goes to baseline to Cunningham. Nice dish to Hine, but she was 3 seconds is the call. So Hine was camped out down low, and once Csu-Pueblo passed it, our official Mark Van Gampler said that's 3 seconds. Chuck Golinvo and Kevin Kaziski are the referees here tonight. Ball on the left side, Bear. It's always a good night. That's the first time I've mentioned him. And after Saturday night, it's nice not to have to mention him. We had one of those nights. 13 on the shot clock here for Colorado Christian. It will be Savannah Cox to trigger it in. And a ball knocked loose. Long went for the steal, couldn't secure it. Saved by the Cougars. Into the corner, open. Three-pointer on the way. Off the iron, no good. Missed there by Cox. Here come the Thunderwolves. Long brings it across the timeline. Hands it off to Cunningham. Cunningham skips it over to Csu-Pueblo on the wing. Up top to Katie. Katie now to Hine. Right side to Long. She's open. Three-pointer on the way. Swish. Taylor Long with 8. 52-24. Thunderwolves continuing their torrid shooting here in this ball game. On the right side. Now, top Long has the steal for the Thunderwolves. She has Shaner to beat. In from the left. Layup is good. Long with 10. And back the other way comes Hurlbut for Colorado Christian. And, oh, man, Cunningham almost had another steal. It's loose on the deck. Long goes for the steal. It's loose on the deck. They try to tie it up. They get rid of it. Timeout taken by Colorado Christian. They needed it. 6-0 here in the third quarter. Thunderwolves lead it by 30. It's 54-24. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. Well, this Colorado Christian Ball Club, they're getting beat here tonight, 54-24, but, you know, their record struggling this year, 3-7 in conference, 5-10 overall, but they do own a win at Black Hill, or at home to Black Hills. They beat them. We know how tough they are. They took Mesa to the limit on Saturday night before losing 48-46. So it's not like they're a pushover, and the Thunderwolves are just dismantling him here tonight. Here's a feed inside. Shot block foul on Kaya Adams. Thunderwolves have gone to their bench here as we'll set them up for you as McGarry's into the ball game along with Knopfel. We mentioned Kaya Adams. She just got the foul call. Jade Adams also in there. Katie Jones in as well. First free throw good.
Take it out, Kaya.
Second toss missed. Kaya Adams gets the rebound. Jordan Bear 1 out of 2 on the trip. It's the first point of the second half for the Cougars here. It's 54-25. Thunderwolves on top. 6:13 to go here in the third quarter. McGarry top to Knopfel. Knopfel down low. And boy, look at the big body of Jade Adams backing her way in, but she didn't finish. Back the other way comes Cox. Cox at the top of the key for the Cougars. Onto the right wing. Hands the ball off outside. Now they feed it to McGinley, to Shaner, to Cox. Cox to the free throw line, hands it off to Shaner. She drives to the free throw line, kicks it in the corner. McGinley's open, 3-ball on the way, off the back iron, no good. Rebound batted loose in the lane, and Cox has it for the Cougars. Dishes to Shaner, running right-hander up and in. Haley Shaner with her second bucket of the game. It's 54-27. Thunderwolves up by 27. Here's Knopfel, long-range three, swish! They dared Jenna to shoot it, and she took it. 57-27. Thunderwolves by 30. Here's McGinley at the free throw line. Now skips it to Shaner on the baseline. Fakes, drives in, wheels, comes outside with it. Pass up top now to Cox. Gary going for the steal, doesn't get it. They hand the ball off to the baseline. Ball knocked loose, and Katie Jones gets the steal for the Thunderwolves. Ahead to Knopfel. Knopfel to the free throw line. Down the lane, goes outside. McGarry fakes the three, now moves in. Cut off there, dishes off to Jade Adams. Wheels, goes up with the left hand, left it short. Her moves look good, just got to learn to finish. Here's Cox. We'll bring it across the timeline for the Cougars. To the top of the key, goes right side to McGinley. McGinley now moves into the free throw line, kills the dribble, hands the ball off. Here's a shot on the baseline by Shaner. It's up and good. Haley Shaner with 6. 57-29. Thunderwolves lead it by 28. 4:15 to go here in the third quarter. Jones to Kai Adams. Left side to Knopfel. Knopfel. Oh, nice little move there. Down the lane. Drew the foul. Layup's good, but they won't count it. Foul before the shot. That's one of those times the foul hurts the offense. Hurlbut picks up the foul. Timeout on the court. 4:04 to go here in the third quarter. Thunderwolves lead at 57-29. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. (57-29). Thunderwolves on top. It'll be Thunderwolves basketball here. Thunderwolves still shooting it at a 59% clip here. 5 of 9 in the quarter. Kai Adams outside. Chandler Bobby into the game now for the Thunderwolves, along with Kaylee Stevens and Vallejos in there as well. So everybody from the bench in the game now for the Thunderwolves. Vallejos hands the ball off to Kai Adams. Kai left side to Stevens. Now to Bobby. Bobby moves in. Kills the dribble, lobs it inside, bad pass, but a foul coming over the top there on McGarry. This has been like a night off for the officials. Not a lot of fouls, not a lot of whistles. And Thunderwolves only committed 3 team fouls the entire game. Here's the lob inside to Jade Adams. Backs her way and goes up with the left hand. Missed it, but she drew the foul. Tell you what, Jade Adams, if they can teach her some post moves to complete the shot, she knows how to work around the hoop. No doubt about it. She dips her shoulder in there well, takes the punishment. The shot's not coming off real well yet, but she drew the foul here. Free throws up and off the back iron, no good. Of course, when you play in the post and you're going to draw a lot of fouls, you got to learn to shoot free throws as well. But there's a ray of hope there for the freshman from Falcon, Colorado. Hits the free throw, so 1 out of 2 on this trip. She has 4. And now she'll come out of the ball game, and Hannah Coyne checks in, part of the Texas connection for the Thunderwolves. Hannah out of Flower Mound, Texas. Kaylee. Well, you know what? Kaylee Stevens is not from Texas. She's from Oklahoma. Ball on the left side. Here's the drive of the baseline. Now pull up, shot, block. Foul, of course, here on Bobby.
Foul number 3, Chandler Bobby, her first.
Free throw up and good. One more for Jordan Bear. 75% free throw shooter on the year. Hits both on this trip. She's 3 for 4 in the game, has 7. It's 58-31. Vallejos into the corner to a coin. Now to Stevens, working around up top to Bobby. Bobby right side to Kai Adams, skips across court to Vallejos. Vallejos goes right side to Bobby. Bobby moves in down low to Kai Adams. Offensive foul called on Kai Adams.
Number 13, Kaya Adams, for second.
Second foul on Kaya Adams. A little too much backside there that time, getting her position on the block. You know, considering what post players put up with, they get the hell beat out of them every night. Then they call them for something like that. Just kind of frustrates you. Here is Bayer, pulls up, little runner in the lane, no good. And Kai Adams had the rebound, lost it. It's loose on the deck, and now they tie it up, and the alternating possession belongs to Colorado Christian. Good hustle there underneath the hoop by Karina Archuleta, the freshman out of Green Mountain High School in Lakewood. Not far to go to get to the campus there, Colorado Christian. Inbounds pass to Bayer. Feet underneath the Shaner, and she hits. Shaner has 8. 58-33. We'll have a return engagement against Colorado Christian next month. They're at the Tough Shed Arena. That's what I affectionately call it. On the right side. It's noisy when you get in there. It's not bad once you get in there. It just looks like a little warehouse. Ball up top. Here's Stevens. Down low to Adams into the corner. A coin's open. Three-pointer on the way. In and out. No good. It looked good the whole way. Rebound to Shaner. Shaner will bring it across the timeline. 58-33. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Thunderbolts comfortably on top. Shaner kills the dribble. And a reach-in foul on Kai Adams. A little too much aggression there. I had to open my mouth about the fouls, didn't I? Sorry, Joe. Jade Adams will check in, bring Sister Kaya out. Inbounds pass. This is Holt with it. Picked up by Bobby on the right wing. Now up top, turning, facing. Bayer feeds it to the post, and the ball knocked away and stolen by the Thunderwolves as Stevens had it, lost it, threw it away. Back outside. On to the right wing to McGinley. McGinley. On to Shaner. Up top. And Thunderwolves want to get a substitution. That puts the Thunderwolves over the limit, so it'll be free throws here for Colorado Christian. As Vallejos injured on the play. So she got hit across the bridge of the nose. They're going to take her over. Trainer Tessa going to take a look.
Hey, remember, right here on the 26th, it's student night.
And put her on the table down to the left here. We got a quick little officials timeout. We're going to keep it right here because I'm watching what's going on down there. I didn't get into the timeout in time. But I think Vallejos will be all right. Probably on that scrum underneath when she got hit. And that's when Curtis Lloyd quickly got up and yelled for his team to foul so they could get her out of the game. Now it's going to cost him a couple free throws, though. Foul was called on Bobby, her second. Mark Van Gampler comes over and repositions the Thunderwolves on the timeout. You got to be in front of your bench. They were standing out right in front of me here on the court. Not proper positioning. Now that's a technicality right there. Thunderwolves guilty of technicalities on the weekend. Of course, they didn't have the book filled out in time on Friday night. Picked up a technical foul. Cost them 2 free throws. Remember, the game eventually went into overtime. Those 2 free throws cost them the game? I don't know. You could argue it, I suppose. Thunderwolves men got a technical foul as well on Friday night when New Oliverta switched jerseys. His number 40 road jersey not available, and they changed him to 24, and of course they didn't make that change in the book, and they got a technical. Administrative technical, they called it. So that cost the Thunderwolves a free throw. Game they end up losing by So at the free throw line, it'll be Sarah Holt for the Cougars. Shooting a pair. Holt on the year, 79%. Free throws up and good. Cougars as a team, they shoot 76%. Thunderwolves 79%. Second toss rims in and out. So 1 out of 2 for Holt. It's 58-34. Here's Bobby racing in from the right. Feeds it into the corner. McGarry now drives into the paint. Cut off. Feeds it outside to Stevens. Stevens, good-looking little point guard. Handles the ball well. Right side to Bobby. Bobby drives the baseline. Underneath the hoop. Goes up a little. Reverse shot up and in. Chandler Bobby. 60-34. Back the other way. Quick feed up ahead. Here's the layup. Good. Beat the Thunderwolves up the court, and Laurel Tomlinson gets the bucket. 60-36. Here's Stevens onto the left side to McGarry. Now to Bobby. Bobby, left side to McGarry. Lob it down low to a coin. Backs it outside. Faking the three, driving the baseline. McGarry now reverses, comes outside. Jade Adams won't take the three. Hands it off to Stevens. Stevens right side to Bobby. Now down low to Jade Adams. Wheels goes up with the right hand. Missed it. Again, a gorgeous move, just not able to finish. Back the other way comes Holt. Ball on the right side. Feed it down on the baseline to McGinley. Jade Adams goes for the steal, ties it up. The alternating possession belongs to the Thunderwolves. So the inbounds pass to Stevens. Thunderwolves last shot time here. Kaylee Stevens will bring it across the timeline. She's at the top of the key. 6 to go. Moves in. Fakes into the corner. Adams shot, air ball. Rebound on the baseline. At the buzzer by Glotzbach. End of 3 from Massari Arena. Thunderwolves lead at 60-36. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 60-39. Thunderwolves lead it by 21. Well, Joe Servant and I talking during the timeout, saying how refreshing it is here tonight. This RMAC crew in here tonight. After what we saw Saturday night, the complete, it was just awful, god awful. What transpired there at the Lions Den in Colorado Springs. And here tonight, they're just not calling many fouls. We haven't been in the bonus yet for either team tonight, except, at the end of the third quarter. And the only reason we got to the bonus, the Thunderwolves had to commit a foul to get an injured player off the court. That's the only reason we went over the limit in the third quarter. The game has just flowed nicely. Here's Cunningham bringing it across the timeline. Left side to Tule-Su. Now to Long. Now to Rohr at the free throw line. Turns, faces, backs her way in. Now goes to Long. Now back to Rohr. Rohr backs her way in the paint. Nice dish to Hine. Right hand layup up and in. Lauren Hine with 14. She must want to be on the radio again. Here's a feed into the corner. Oh, she went flying over for the block shot. And an air ball ensues. Oh, my goodness. Back the other way. Here's Cunningham for the Thunderwolves. Hands it off to Tule-Su. Now to Rohr. Rohr at the top of the key. Starts to drive into the paint. Kicks it outside. Long back to Rohr. Rohr has it wheels this time. Left hand hook up and in. Molly, so much better when she makes the quick decision to go right up with it. That avoids the double team. Ball on the right side. Tomlinson throws it into the corner to Archuleta. Return feed now to Hurlbut. Ball deflected by Long, but it's picked up by McGinley. Into the corner to Archuleta. Lobs it down low, and Hine went for the steal. Couldn't quite get it to Archuleta. Dribbles out top onto the left side to Hurlbut. Now inside, turnaround shot, air ball, but it goes right into the hands of McGinley, and she lays it in. Sometimes the worst shots are the best passes. That's what happened that time, and McGinley will gladly take it and lay it in. It is 64-41. On the left side, Long for three. Iron, no good. And the rebound on the baseline to Hurlbut. Hurlbut now will Get it across the timeline onto the left side. This is Olsen with it. Now to McGinley. Skips it right side. Archuleta thought about the three. Goes into the corner to Olsen. Now they skip it. And the ball knocked away, stolen by Cunningham. She's with Anderson. Katie dishes off to Csu. Whacked that, no call. They're just swallowing the whistle there. Back the other way come the Cougars. Ball on the right side to Olsen. Now to Hurlbut. To the baseline. Jumper on the way. Off the iron, no good. Csu gets the rebound. Feeds it in now to Cunningham. Thunderbolts going to make their changes here at the next whistle. Ball on the left side. Now to Anderson. Anderson, step back three-pointer on the way. Off the iron, no good. Rebound loose on the baseline, picked up by the Cougars. Back the other way. I think Csu realized, hey, I'm coming out of the game soon. I better try to get three up here. Ball on the left side. Archuleta with it. Dribbles out of harm's way. 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Thunderbolts lead at 64-41. Hine goes for the steal. Doesn't quite secure it. But that's a good way to finish the night. Great hustle there by Hine. Here comes the bench. Great effort tonight by the starters. They get a nice hand from the fans in attendance here tonight. It is honor roll night here tonight. Inbounds pass. Comes into Olsen. Olsen with the left-hand dribble. To Archuleta. She drives to the baseline. Pulls up a little 10-footer shot on air ball. Kai Adams knocked it away out of bounds, but it's a shot clock violation. It'll belong to the Thunderwolves. 5:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. Thunderwolves on top, 64-41. Inbounds pass to McGarry. And McGarry gets it ahead to Jones, and she is fouled. Foul called on Archuleta. Her first team foul. Jones inbounds the ball to McGarry. McGarry ahead to Jones. Now to Bobby. Bobby left side to McGarry. McGarry now moves in. A little nifty dribbling there. Comes outside to Jones. 15 on the shot clock. Skip it into the corner to Bobby. Bobby drives the baseline. Now into the corner. Wide open. Three-pointer on the way by McGarry. Swish. Shelby McGarry from downtown. Her fourth three-point hit of the year. It's 67-41. Right side now out top. Now they swing it left side to Olsen. Olsen cut off there by Bobby. Now onto the left wing. Hurlbut. Hurlbut now outside. Driving in with it. Can't get the shot off. Go right side to Olsen. Olsen running right-hander. Shot block foul on Jade Adams. I got it as their second, but they're saying only the first on Jade Adams, so I've got an extra foul somewhere along the line I got to administer here. Free throw off the back iron, no good. By Brooklyn Hurlbut. She's out of Morgan, Utah, freshman. On the year, 61%. She hits 1 out of 2 on this trip. 67-42. Thunderwolves by 25. Ball left side, Katie Jones. Moves in on the wing. Cut off there, works around a screen, keeps the dribble alive, skips it into the corner. Bobby's wide open for three. Hits the front iron, won't go on the second bounce. Adams lost it, comes right back to Bobby. Up top to McGarry, and the Thunderwolves will reset. Left side, Jones. Drives to the baseline. Underneath the hoop, goes up, shot blocked from behind. There's the rebound by Jade Adams, and she lays it in. Jade Adams with 5, and it's 69-42. All up top to Hurlbut. Now to McGinley. A little jumper on the way, no good. Ball punched outside by Kaya Adams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunderwolves. Kaya just punched that ball in the air to keep it alive. Knew she couldn't get the rebound. Not a bad idea, I suppose. Ball on the left side to Hurlbut. Skips it right side to Tomlinson. Tomlinson or the Thunderwolves in a 2-3 zone here. Ball on the right side to Archuleta, into the corner. Here's a three-pointer on the way by Hurlbut off the iron. No good. McGarry with the rebound. And McGarry will bring it across the timeline. On to the right side. This is Bobby. Bobby into the corner. McGarry thought about the three, drives in, pulls up mid-range, flip on the way, in and out. No good. It was a good move, though. Back the other way. Come the Cougars. This is Olsen with it. On to the left wing. Now return feed to Olsen. 3:15 to go. Thunderwolves lead at 69-42. He's Hurlbut on the right side. Now feeds the left side to Archuleta. Cut off on the baseline. Into the corner to McGinley. Lobs it down low. Nice move by Tomlinson. Missed the layup, though. Got the rebound, and then she decks Bobby, but I think the reach-in foul is going to be on Chandler. And indeed it is on Chandler. Bobby. Olsen and Glotzbach check back into the game now for the Cougars. Very young ball club, these Christian Cougars this year. On the right side. Here's Holt with it. Hands it off to Archuleta. Hounded. Gets now return feed right side to Holt. Down on the block. Now outside to Olsen. Olsen can't get the shot off. Now drives in. Feeds it into the corner. Archuleta three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound lost by Kai Adams. So another reset here by the Cougars as they have the ball out on the wing to Holt. Holt hands it off to Archuleta. Turns, faces, comes outside. Bobby went for the steal, didn't quite get it. Now left side to Olsen. Olsen onto the right side to Holt. Holt, return feed to Olsen. 12 on the shot clock. Working around the perimeter. Here's a drive to loop. Running left-hander shot partially blocked by Jade Adams, and it's out of bounds. Belongs to the Thunderwolves. The ball dropped right into the lap of Brianna Olsen, but she was out of bounds. Kai Adams out, and Kaylee Stevens checks in now for the Thunderwolves. Inbounds pass. Comes into Kaylee Stevens. She's out of Owasso, Oklahoma, onto the left side to McGarry. It's the backcourt of the future for the Thunderwolves. Here's Jones, right side to Bobby. Bobby moves in, drives up, it's shot blocked. Katie Jones gets the rebound and threw it away, trying to save it along the baseline outside to Holt. Holt gets it ahead to Archuleta. Archuleta way outside with a minute 45 to go here in the fourth quarter. Thunderwolves lead at 69-42. Men's game to follow. It will tip at 7:30, so we'll have an extended post-game show. Here's a drive down the lane, layup good by Brianna Olsen. She has 7. It's 69-44. There's a drive into the lane, kick it outside to Bobby. Open three-pointer on the way, off the mark, no good. Barely grazed the iron, drops out of bounds. It'll belong to the Cougars. Chandler not happy with herself there. She had that one lined up. Shaking her head still. Inbounds pass into the backcourt. Here's Brianna Olsen working on the pressure from Kaylee Stevens. Gets it across the timeline. On to the left side. This is Holt. She works around the screen to the free throw line. Kicks it outside. Here's a three-pointer on the way. An air ball. Rebound to Katie Jones. Jones wants to push pace. Brings the ball across the timeline. Top of the key. Hands it off left side to McGarry. McGarry showing a variety of moves. Goes behind the back of the dribble. Nice pass to Jones. Up top now to Stevens. On to the right side to Bobby. Lob it down low to Jade Adams. Loses it. Regains it in the corner. Now will drive the baseline. Goes up and under and missed the layup though. And the rebound to Tomlinson. It's the outlet pass to Holt. Holt pressured in the backcourt. Just fires it ahead. Jones going for the steal. Can't get there. Archuleta has it. Skips it cross court. Right side. Here's Olsen into the paint. Pulls up 10-footer on the way. Way off the mark. And there's the rebound to Stevens. Kaylee Stevens now will come out of there. Thunderwolves will just dribble it out now. So we're down to 15 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Thunderwolves lead at 69-44. And that will be the final score as Kaylee Stevens just dribbling it out. Down under 10 seconds to go. 2-1, and that will do it. Thunderwolves win it 69-44. Back with our post-game show. That to be the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back. Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show here. Thunderwolves win it 69-44. And the Thunderwolves got off to a great start. They never trailed in this game. They led it 6-0 right off the jump. Pushed the lead to 19-5 at the end of the first quarter. Just continued to extend the lead out, led by as many as 22 in the first half before settling before a 20-point halftime lead at 44-24. Then the Thunderwolves put it away, scoring the first 10 of the third quarter, lead to 54-24. They emptied the bench. A lot of reserves got some good quality minutes here tonight. Starters came back in to start the fourth quarter. It was 60-36 at the end of three. Thunderwolves then quickly got the lead up to 67-41 when they emptied the bench again, brought the reserves in. And actually it was 64-39 when they brought the reserves in. And the Thunderwolves close it out, winning the ball game 69-44. So Thunderwolves returning to their winning ways, and that was formula. The three-game they won before last weekend, they'd held their opponent to under 50 points, and all three of those won them. Then, of course, Metro State put up 85 on them. It was an overtime game, of course. And then UCCS going 16 for 22 on Saturday night from the field. So the Thunderwolves defense perhaps a little lacking on Saturday night, but not tonight as they hold down the Cougars to 44 points. Back with more of our postgame. It's an extended postgame show here tonight as we have a lot of time to kill. The men's game will start tonight at 7:30, about a half hour from now. So we'll talk to Lauren Hine as well as Molly Rohr. And we'll talk to, of course, Curtis Lloyd. That all comes your way next. Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Massari Arena. It is the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show here tonight on Fox Sports Pueblo. Also welcoming our audience on the RMAC television network here tonight on the Stretch Internet feed. Got it back up and working this weekend. Had some technical issues here on campus with the internet service the last couple of weeks, but they've got that evidently squared away. I just show up, do our thing for the radio, and if everything else works, then they borrow us for the Stretch Internet, which is all right with us. But just don't blame us when you can't hear us on the Stretch Internet, because it's not our fault. Still awaiting our guests, and I see them making their way over here, so we'll go ahead and just keep it here for a moment until we get them situated. We'll see who wants to go first. And it looks like Molly's going to be first. We're going to go with the Twin Tower post-game show here tonight on Fox Sports Pueblo. Let's turn that down a little bit. I don't want to ruin your ears. But now we had a little conversation. Molly should qualify before the ball game. I had to ask her, I go, hey, are you all right? Are you hurt? Is everything okay? You said, yeah, I'm okay. Because Saturday night you didn't play a lot of minutes against UCCS, and you're back in action tonight. Everything looked all systems go again.
Right. We had a tough weekend last weekend, and it just felt great to be able to come out here and bounce back.
Well, I think the team, you came out with a lot of energy. It seemed like, Katie Cunningham was flying around. She kind of sets the tone for your ball club out on with the guard play, and then everybody seemed like in a very giving mood tonight. A lot of assists, a lot of great passes in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Katie for sure gives a ton of energy. She's always flying around trying to get rebounds. So is Lauren, so is everyone. Our guards are doing a great job rebounding too. We're just really working together well and just trying to find the open person.
Now, I don't think you took any less punishment tonight. People, I don't think, understand. It's for a person to play in the post, you take a beating every night. There's always elbows, there's arms, they're punching, they're pushing, all that. You got to put up with that. And then the minute you get a little like that, when you do that, they call you for a foul on a little guard. But that's the way you got to put up with it. But you just more or less have to adjust and be willing to take that punishment. Right.
There's really nothing you can do about it. You can't choose what the ref calls. You just have to keep working and be smart on the defensive end so that you don't get stupid calls.
Well, I thought tonight maybe it was a decision on your part. I think as the game went along, it seemed like you're catching the ball. When you go up with that quick move to the left hand to the baseline area, it avoids the double team. It seems like that's probably your best route to scoring.
Yeah, the double's coming quick, so I just have to think fast and be able to react.
And then with your running mate, Lauren Hine, I mean, she's really coming into her own offensively this year. You're able to kind of look for her more and more on the cuts. When the double team comes, she's more than likely going to be the one open.
For sure. Lauren and I have worked together for 3 years now, and we really know where she's going, and she reads the double team really well, so she's flashing and making the open cuts.
Does it feel like a return to normalcy now, the ball club, after a 2-game losing streak? We haven't had one of those in a while.
Right.
For the ball club. You get to this win, it kind of sets you up for a tough game this week against Mines. You know how tough it is going in there.
Yeah, it is tough. This just really got the ball rolling, and we're just really excited for Saturday.
All right, tell everybody hello.
Hi.
There she is, Molly Rohr.
Thank
One of
you.
our stars of the game. We'll come back. We'll talk to Lauren Hine right after this on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back, Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show. Our star of the game, Lauren Hine. What another great night for Lauren. 12 points, 4 rebounds, a couple assists, 2 steals. Did you have a block shot as well? Did they miss a block shot you might have had in that ball game? What else?
I don't know.
You also had 4 turnovers, don't mention that, right? Okay, but
yeah,
that's all right. You know, you gotta gloss over some of those. Sometimes you get those, but first of all, it's got to be nice to be back in the winning column.
Absolutely, yeah. We needed this win, and we're in the locker room, and we're just like, this is ours. We need to make a statement. We need to come out hard, and we did. So we just started off that game with that mentality.
Well, going back to Saturday night, everybody else may have had an off night, but you had a whale of a night, I thought, on Saturday night. But everybody else just didn't rally around you, but had to feel good in that respect that you played hard, but everybody else didn't come along with you. But tonight, everybody was all systems go, it looked like.
Yeah, I think it wasn't just that we were all playing hard. It just we weren't on the same wavelength, or it just wasn't our night.
Right.
And so it happens, and everyone in the RMAC, anything can happen. So I think tonight we were all there, we were ready to go, and it all worked out.
Well, talk about it offensively tonight. It seemed like you're starting to come more and more into your own offensively with some different moves to the right. And tonight, with the little left-hand scoop shot.
I know.
Where's that one been all year?
That?
Yeah, that was kind of nice.
Oh, thank you. I don't know what happened there, but we work on layups every day, and that was just something I had to score. Whenever we're inside the below the block, we have to score as posts or guards, anyone. So just made that mentality like, I got to make this and make it in.
Well, and then, of course, talk about with Molly, when you guys, the double twin tower high post set, each one of you knows the other's going to be cutting to the hoop.
Yeah.
And it's got to be fun to know if I make a great pass, we're going to get a good hoop here.
Yeah, I love playing with Molly, and we do have that. We connect. And when I try to get out of her way, if it's me driving, like, if she's making a move, like, you go, girl, like, you got that. But if there's, like, a double team, we just look for that dive, and it's there, so.
Well, tell everybody hello. The Stretch Internet feed was working well tonight, so they can hear you now, and they'll see you a little bit later when I post this. But great job. Hello, everybody. Hello, Loomis.
Hey.
There she is, the star of the game, Lauren Hine. We'll come back. We'll talk to Curtis Lloyd right after this on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back, Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show. And joining us now, head coach Curtis Lloyd, and the Thunderwolves winning the ball game tonight, 69-44. And Curtis,
Yes, sir.
no time to panic anymore. A lot of fans, they come up to me. I see them at lunch this week and out and about, and they say, "What happened? What's the matter? Well, we're going to be all right." And I go, "It's one game." Even though it was 2 games. Friday night was a great game. You lose that, but they're all worried about Saturday. And I'm saying, don't worry. If they win another 10 in a row, you'll never remember Saturday night. I'm sure that's what you preach to your ball club. Hey, let's come back and just get right back on the horse.
Bounce back ability right there. And I thought our starters came out with the defensive focus. The first 9 games that we had, they came out, and had that focus tonight. They came out and had that energy, but they also came out and made some shots early
right.
too, and that helped too. But this is a game where I was very appreciative, to play my bench. But to address the elephant in the room, I apologize to the team. That was my fault. I wanted to take the blame because there's no pressure on them. Put it all on me. I got to be a better coach. I got to be, better for them to make, quicker adjustments. I wanted to take everything because I wanted them to go play.
And I thought tonight the team just had a quicker step about them. I mean, it seemed like you're in the passing lane continually tonight. So many steals, not quite there, but I mean, you made it very tough on them to do anything offensively.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
There you go.
we want to do that all the time.
Right.
No, I thought we came out with great focus. We knew who the shooters were. We knew we had, again, another team that played 4 to 5 guards, basically.
Right.
And we had a hard time adjusting, but we talked about it. Again, that was my fault. We tweaked a few things, worked on our spacing a little bit, and I thought that was really, really good. Molly came in and did a great job, and now, we have Lauren down. Basically one of the adjustments is if Lauren can beat Molly down, go ahead and post up.
Right.
Because one of our biggest things this weekend was we were still waiting, and we want to push the ball up the floor. So Molly knows now that she'll take that top post position, and the play will go through her, and then we will get her down in the block. So that was some of the tweaking that we did.
Yeah, I don't think you want her firing threes all the time, but that's one thing she did in high school. She was a great three-point shooter, and she can fire it from out there. I'm sure you see her in practice, and just need to get that confidence. That could add an extra dimension to your offense.
It does, but maybe later on. But I still want her down home.
There
right
you go.
down there.
Exactly. And then the other accomplishment I think the game that you wanted to get done was get your reserves in there, your bench in there, and you got quality minutes out of them. Plus they played well. Knopfel came back, got her shooting eye back, gave you a couple pops. Kaya, great energy, getting rebounds, and then Jade came in and also gave you some offense there.
Yeah, and you know what? Looking back, I should have went a little bit deeper this weekend, but I was really trying to give the seniors their due. But that's why this is a team game. Right. And I appreciate my assistant coach because we watched film and we talked about the adjustments, and we came out and we made them, and the kids, again, they're believing in them and they're doing it.
A quick little homestand, one game here, now back. Tough place to play against Mines on Saturday night. They're going to bring their best at you. It'll be a good one to get.
Everybody's going to bring their best, but I think as long as we have that focus, we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay, but the first 4 minutes.
All right, buddy. There he is, Curtis Lloyd, the head coach of the Thunderwolves, back with more of the postgame show right after this. Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. Cue Curtis.
Go Thunderwolves!
There you go. And welcome back. Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show. Let's give you a quick recap of the ball game here tonight. Thunderwolves scored the first 6 of the ball game, extended the lead to 19-5 at the end of 1. Continued to push in the second quarter, actually led it by 22 on a couple of occasions in the second quarter before leading at halftime 44-24. Then scored the first 10 points of the third quarter, led at 54-24, and pretty much cruise control from there on out. Here are the scoring leaders tonight. Our star of the game, Lauren Hine and Molly Rohr, each finished with 12 points tonight. Taylor Long with 10, Jenna Knopfel with 10 off the bench. Katie Cunningham, another splendid night with 6 points. Jade Adams had 8 off the bench. Kaya Adams with 2, Shelby McGarry with 3, Chandler Bobby with 2. Tule Sue Anderson held to 4 tonight. 29 of 58, that's 50% for the Pack. 7 of 18 from downtown, 39%. 4 of 7 from the free throw line, 57%. Leading scorers for Carter Christian tonight. They had pretty good balance, but nobody made it into double figures. McGinley with 8, Shaner with 8, Bear and Olson with 7. Those are your leaders. 18 out of 52 from the field. That's only 35%. 3 of 14 from downtown. They were 5 of 8 from the free throw line for 63%. Thunderwolves out-rebound them 34-32. Leading rebounder, Katie Cunningham had 8. She had 7, I think, in the first 5 minutes of the game. Rohr had 6. For Carter Christian, Shaner with 6. Bear with 5. 14 assists for the Thunderwolves. Anderson with 3. Rohr with 3 to lead the way there. 3 assists for Tomlinson to lead the way for Carter Christian. 16 turnovers for Carter Christian. Thunderwolves only 9 turnovers tonight. That's a lot better than they have been doing of late. Turned over 19 times, I think, in the game on Friday night as well as on Saturday night. 5 block shots for Carter Christian, 4 for the Thunderwolves. 2 of those by Taylor Long, Rohr with 1, Kaya Adams with 1. 10 steals for the Thunderwolves tonight. 3 different players with 2 steals apiece. Hine, Cunningham, and Adams to lead the way there. 2 steals for Savannah Cox to lead the way for Carter Christian. Biggest lead of the night for the Thunderwolves was 30. And Carter Christian never led. We didn't have any lead changes. The game was never tied. We'll talk to Ralph Turner as we transition from the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show to the pre-game show. That all comes your way next. Thunderwolves basketball this year brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo.